JVP is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so right.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Hands talk to me wild like they ain't tired of me.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup in second and 8.
Ready. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. 68.
Throwing from the gun. He takes it himself. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
The Texans are in the nickel, third down.
Here we go. 60 by 30.
Genty from the gun. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
First play, Stroud's going to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he rocks that tackler. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Practice. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Looking in the air here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now they have 3rd and short.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Okay.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. This is Genty. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Tony.
First down, Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right. Tony.
Stroud from the pistol. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Swap. Another swap. Good.
But give up the guts of Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
19, what's that?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Throwing off the play fake. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so that brings up fourth and long. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete beyond the marker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
18. What's that? Alert the hot. Alert the hot.
From the red zone on first. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
118. What's that? Nice and tight.
The give here on 2nd. He only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
18. What's up?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Texans pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Raiders nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set! Liking 18!
They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
On the ready!
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready!
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
down, 1 yard to go. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. All set to go now from the 35. This time it's a passing play. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
60.
He'll look to throw. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking for a pass on second and short. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
And he's got a free play here. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. That is so heads up, Rock. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, and as a result, gets him a much bigger play than that penalty would have. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Go!
Running it after the penalty. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
All right.
He's got it on the bootleg. Completed to his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Here's Strand again. Cut out left. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drink.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
All right. 18. Let's hit. Win the rep. Let's go, right here.
Again, Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing from the gun. Taking it on the slant by Bash. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. So a 2-score game. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps it moving. Inside the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Speed left. Tony.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Stroud from the pistol. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a throws of growth, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 2 J. Hey, we got key. Hey, uno.
They'll try and punch it in. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
18. What's up?
Here's another for him. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 7. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, finds Bench. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18, what's that?
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Oh, ready? 18, what's that?
Here's Cook. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Out to the right, out to the right. 18, what's that?
This is Cook. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. 118, what's that?
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
118, what's that?
They'll run here following the penalty. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Offense to the line, second down.
Another swat.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Red. 118, what's that? Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
That's right. 18. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, right. 18.
Cook again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
They go play action with Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready, ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
We've set it downs from 37.
Over. 18. What's that?
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Tackled by Chris Barnes. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for 3rd down.
All right.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Texans moments away from their 4th win of the year. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They give up the gun to Bigsby. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. So the Texans come away with the road win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.